What's up everybody, I'm Cryo and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be going over my second top 10 list for trucks Spin Master should make, except this is for 2022. And I know what you're already thinking, well, isn't it a little bit early to be making a top 10 list of trucks that Spin Master should make? No. Reason being is because the full list for 2021 has already been released, so we can already see everything that's on there. And I made my picks for the top 10, and I'd just like to say, this is not in any specific order. There are definitely some trucks that people will be like, well, why is this not higher on the list? Why is it not lower on the list? I promise this is in no order. And before we begin, in the comment section below, put down your top 10 favorite trucks, or your top 5, top 3, what you think Spin Master should make. If you agree with these picks, just put it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into it. So at number 10, if this is how it works, okay. At number 10 should be Extermigator. That can either be the new tool or the old tool, doesn't really matter. For the crazy creatures. Now, this is one I'm sure a lot of people want, and the reason behind this is very big. When Hot Wheels made Extermigator, it was really nice looking, but there was not very many of them made, and so not a lot of people could actually get Extermigator. And if you go on eBay or any external source where you can buy another Extermigator or get Extermigator for your collection, you have to pay these ridiculous prices for it. So I think Spin Master should do the Extermigator, preferably the new tool, because it looks a whole lot better than the old tool. But if it doesn't, or if they don't do the new tool, which I don't know why they wouldn't, that's fine too. This should be part of the Crazy Creatures line because it's an alligator. That's the whole reasoning for it. But yeah, that's number 10, Extermigator. On to number 9. So at number 9 on our list is Hooked. Hooked should be, or Hooked is on this list because we have never got Hooked before. That sentence is, yeah. Anyways, we never got the Hooked truck, so it'd be nice to finally get the Hooked truck because, like I said, we never got it, and I think Spin Master could actually do a really good job at creating Hooked, because, I mean, you all have seen the Black Pearl monster truck, and that looked incredible, so I see no problem with them doing Hooked. Given it may take them a little bit of time, but I'm sure if we can get them to take it into consideration, and if we tell them that we really want this truck, I'm sure they can put it down for like 2022 or 2023, and we can finally get Hooked, because I know this is a truck that a lot of people want. And this would either be part of the arena favorites because a lot of people like this truck, or Crazy Creatures because it is a swordfish. Actually, it's a marlin. It's not called a swordfish. It's called a marlin. A lot of people get that wrong. So yeah. At number 9 is Hooked. On to number 8. At number 8 is Devastator. The reason why I want Devastator is because I've only ever gotten one Devastator from Hot Wheels, and that was actually the Mud Treads Devastator, and the Mud Treads were cool, but I just hate them, because I always like my tires to be clean on my trucks, and I never like the mud on the truck. So I think Spin Master could do a really good job with Devastator, who, yes, is still in the circuit, so this can be part of the Crazy Creatures line. I know some of you may think, well, it should be in the Retro Rebels line. No, it is still in the circuit, so we can still count it as a Crazy Creatures. And I also just want Devastator because there was really no releases from Hot Wheels for Devastator. I think it came out like once back in like 2000 something, and then it came out in 2019. No, wrong, 2018. And then it came out sometime back in the early 2000s. So, yeah, Devastator, number 8. On to number 7. So at number 7, this one has stayed here since, I think it was last year. Blacksmith. I really want Blacksmith because I love this truck. Blacksmith is a really cool truck, and there just needs to be a more accurate representation of it, because although Hot Wheels did an okay job with it, I feel like Spin Master could make the best of it, because I never got the this Blacksmith, the one you see right here. I actually had the all black one with the original logo, which I'm sure if you were a early Hot Wheels collector, then you most likely have it. But this one I always thought was the cooler one, and you know, I actually had it unlocked in like every game. I think it was I got it unlocked in the first Monster Jam Wii game. I never unlocked it in Urban Assault because it's stupidly hard to unlock. You need like 3 people, and I don't have 3 people. I only have myself. And then I also unlocked it in Path of Destruction. And this should be part of the Retro Rebels line because it is no longer in the circuit, but I do think Spin Master can make a great representation out of it, especially because they already have a tooling for it. So I mean, might as well use it for another truck. If, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's number 7, Blacksmith. On to number 6. At number 6, I'm sure none of you expected this one, Air Force Afterburner. And I think this should be part of the Retro Rebels series because it is no longer in the circuit. Because if you remember, US Air Force Afterburner pretty much just turned into Monster Energy, and you know, we can't get Monster Energy because of contract issues, so it's never gonna happen. The only way it's gonna happen is through customs. So yeah, have fun spending $80 on a custom that is actually gonna look pretty good. So I guess it works. But US Air Force Afterburner is such a nice looking truck, and it's so detailed, and it's memorized by a lot of people, especially people who were earlier in Monster Jam's history. A lot of people most likely remember US Force Afterburner. Where I live, I didn't really see him at many events, but I still remember it. It's a really memorable truck. So I really hope Spin Master takes this one into consideration and ends up making it. And by the way, before you think about it, no, Escalade is not on this list. Escalade is just... it's literally just an Escalade. That's all it is. If Spin Master made that truck, then they must have been out of ideas. I mean, Escalade is such an easy truck to make. I might as well just say it now. It's not part of the honorable mentions either, so I might as well just talk about it now. Escalade, yeah, could just be a solid black truck with the windows and then the Escalade logo. Actually, they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that. Although it would be cool, or not cool, although it would be fun to have it, you could literally just take a Spin Master SUV tooling and just paint it black. It's that easy. But yeah, that's Air Force Afterburner at number 6. On to number 5. At number 5, another one you probably weren't expecting, Taz. This is for the Crazy Creatures because it's Taz from the Looney Tunes series. I'm not sure what Spin Master would have to do to get this truck created, but if they can do it, it's another memorable truck, and even one at World Finals who had a very memorable moment. I believe I don't want to get this wrong, but I think it was Ryan Anderson who is currently driving Taz. Some of you will definitely correct me in the comment section below, but if I'm right, then cool. It was either Ryan or Adam. One of them was driving Taz during World Finals when they crashed into the tree. So yeah, that was a very crazy moment. But Taz is a very memorable truck, and I always thought it was a really cool looking Hot Wheels truck. The only thing is, it was really thick. Like, I'm telling you, the whole body was just like squished together. Like, they didn't have a lot of room to work with. So I think Spin Master could definitely make a nice looking Taz. And so that's why I put it at number 5. On to number 4. At number 4, one we all really want, let's be honest here. Lucas Oil Crusader, part of the arena favorites. I think it's about time we finally just get this truck because it's still in the circuit. It was in World Finals. It's been in many World Finals. I don't think it's ever won, but it's had some pretty good moments in freestyle. So I think it's time we finally get this truck. So Spin Master, if you're hearing this, which you're probably not, Lucas Oil Crusader, please. But yeah, I put this one on my list because, let's be honest, who doesn't want Lucas Oil Crusader? It's a really nice looking truck. And if Hot Wheels can make it, then Spin Master can too. We just got to give him a little bit of time. So yeah, that's Lucas Oil Crusader at number 4. On to number 3. At number 3, this one has moved down 2 spots since last year. Gravedigger 25th Anniversary for the Retro Rebels. The only reason this one has moved down is because now I know Spin Master can make chrome trucks because of the plastic bodies. And I think the last Gravedigger in the Arena Favorites line, or it's either Arena Favorites or Legacy Trucks line, is going to be chrome. From what I have heard, it's going to be chrome. So hopefully it is, and we can see the first test run of it. And if it looks extremely extremely good, then hopefully they can make this, because this, and I've said it before, this is my favorite Gravedigger anniversary design, and I really hope they can make this, because I wasn't collecting at the time when this came out, and I really wish I could have gotten it back then, but it just didn't happen. And plus, I think Spin Master, again, could do a really good representation of this truck with the, I believe they were purple. If they weren't purple, then they were blue beadlocks and gray rims. They don't have to do the planetaries, but it would be extremely accurate. The one thing I hope Spin Master doesn't do with this is end up taking it and putting it part of the, what is it called? A chase piece line. If they put this part of a chase piece line, that would suck. But that is Gravedigger 25th anniversary for number 3. Please, Spin Master. Please. Begging you. Please. On to number 2. Number 2, a really low resolution image, but you can all tell what it is. Skeleton Zombie for the Boneyard trucks, because it's a skeleton. The Skeleton Zombie was part of the Zombie Encore in this World Finals right here. I put it up on screen because I'm not going to remember. And unfortunately, back when it ran, it was ran under a, or I guess not back when it was ran during the Encore. It was ran under a red light, so you couldn't see any of the trucks. You only saw the aftermath. But the fun thing about this truck is that it would actually later go on to run in the tours to smaller stadiums. So this actually did exist outside of the Encore. So I think Spin Master could take some images and make this truck. Especially because this is one I actually really love. I love the Skeleton Zombie. It's a really cool truck. However, it's a truck that doesn't really make sense, because how is it a skeleton zombie? How is it alive? I mean, it's probably just because we're seeing under the skin, but it doesn't really matter. That's Skeleton Zombie for number 2. On to our honorable mentions. So our 4 honorable mentions actually make a lot of sense. For our honorable mentions, we have Overkill Evolution, Bad Company, Brutus, and Jester. All 4 of these are currently in the circuit right now. So all of these can be put into their own separate series without having any trouble of putting them in like Retro Rebels or something. But 1, 2, and 4, which are Overkill, Bad Company, and Jester, all be put into the arena favorites. I chose Overkill Evolution because we really need a new tool for Overkill, because last time we received it was like in 2017 of when Hot Wheels was making trucks. We need Bad Company because it's a really nice truck. It's been in, it was in the, what was it? It was the Fire and Ice thing at Las Vegas. It was the All-Star event. He was part of Team Ice, so he's already had a Team Ice design, and we still haven't gotten Bad Company from Spin Master. And then I included the blue Jester because we've gotten all the colors so far, except for the original one. We still haven't gotten the original one, but that one doesn't really matter as much to me. So hopefully we get the blue one soon. Probably next year. I really wouldn't doubt that they would actually make it. And then number 3 would be for the Crazy Creatures, Brutus, because it's a dog. Brutus is a very memorable truck. Everyone remembers it. The 2, I guess you could call them spin-off trucks, or recreated trucks, Spike and Megabyte, were in last list. I decided to not include them because that's a lot of honorable mentions. I mean, we're gonna have 6, and 3 of them are part of the same, or 2 of them are part of the same truck, so, yeah. And Brutus would just be a really nice truck because I want to see how Spin Master would take this truck and create it. Because Hot Wheels did a really good job making Brutus. I just feel like they didn't make it accurate enough. The nose, or the snout, was always a little bit too long, and the ears just weren't the right size. And there was just never enough detail put into it. So I want to see how Spin Master would take Brutus and make it. And now for our number 1, which a lot of you probably aren't going to agree with. Like I said, this doesn't have a specific order. So on to our number 1. So for number 1, we have War Wizard. Now I can already hear you screaming at me like, yo, why? This should not be number 1. You should have took Gravedigger or any other truck and replaced it as number 1, and you put this somewhere else. I know I should have. I was looking for a truck. I just took War Wizard. I could have chosen any other truck that we haven't gotten yet, and I chose War Wizard. I'm sorry. So the reason why I want War Wizard is because we've never gotten the most accurate War Wizard. And specifically for the wand, we've never got that part sticking up, so I'm pretty sure Spin Master could just make a new tooling with that, and I think it would look pretty cool. Actually, never mind, that's not a wand, that's a sword. I should have looked at the picture before I went into that, but yeah, it's a sword. And especially because I think Spin Master could do a really good job with the paint design, because it's all reflective in some spots and darker in some spots. Disregard the Hot Wheels logo on the hood, that doesn't matter, just don't focus on that. And we've never gotten these type of yellow, I guess they're more greenish yellow. They're like before a banana is ripe yellow. Green. Yeah. And it's got a silver roll cage. So again, I want to see how Spin Master would take this truck and make it. But yeah, that is the top 10 list for... Can I get this all the way back to the end? Alright. So that's the top 10 trucks Spin Master should make in 2022. If you have any suggestions that I should have put on the list rather than what we had on here, or any replacements, like say you should have replaced War Wizard with this, or Gravedigger with that, or Extermigator with this, then go ahead and put them in the comment section below. Or if you just have suggestions that I should have put on the list, then just put them in the comment section below. Put your list there too, and maybe I'll give a couple of shout outs in the next video. I know I said I wouldn't be back for 2 weeks. This is just a video to, you know, just get the things going and see what I can do for now. This video is probably going to be unedited, so sorry for the 17-minute video. It's extremely long, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please smash the like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. A Bulldozer review should be up real soon. I said it would be posted like 3-4 days ago, and I didn't. I'm sorry. Like I said, the break I'm trying to take is interfering with a lot of stuff. So I promise it'll be out real soon. Thanks for watching. Stay cool. I gotta go. Peace out, people.